It is going to be Pinto with Yi, Gilchrist, Ramos, and Dehesa para dito sa Mahindra. Katapat sina Fajardo, Santos, Wilkerson, Heruela, and Aranya. Ramos with a one-hander. Rebound para dito kay Santos. Aranya over at the other end, bouncing it over to his import, Tyler Wilkerson. He goes cross-court to Arwin, who was trying to drop it off papunta kay Junmar. Pinto pushing it, pero ang bilis ng depensa ng mga magsiserbesa. Pinto ginamit yung katawan. Hindi pa rin umubra on that jumper. Wilkerson will clear it para dito sa mga nakaputi.
That's the second time that Arwin Santos was trying to look for Jumar Fajardo.
Sa puntong ito, magre-report si Misapo.
So far, so good for Coach Chito Victorero. Nagugustuhan niya yung energy, yung effort at intensity na pinapakita ng enforcers. In the past 2 games they played in even sa panimula ng first quarter. Pero ang missing link na lang daw is yung consistency. First game versus Global, maganda ang contribution ng local. Second game versus Blackwater, the only bright spot, import. So hopefully daw today, maging consistent yung locals and import for the whole 48 minutes of the game. Balik sa inyo.
Thank you, Misapo.
The team trying to look for Jumar Fajardo but not really getting it at the right spot. Meaning wala sila dun sa posisyon para mapasahan si Jumar.
Pinto to Ramos. Nakita si Dehesa. Mintis on the long ball. Tapigan ng bola. Ramos will track it down. Coach Chito Victorero barking out instructions from the other side of the court. Gilchrist. Hesitation drive. Kick out to Yi. Nakita pa si Aldridge. Three-pointer is good. Hatid-hatid yan ng Oppo F1 Selfie Expert.
5th point now for Aldridge Ramos. And tama yung sinabi ni Apple, matutuwa ka talaga dun sa effort na pinapakita nitong Mahindra. First game, complete team effort, panalo. Yung second game, kulang yung mga locals. And that will happen in games. And you really want them to be able to figure things out.
Santos, binawi naman kagad yung tres kanina neto ni Ramos. Hatid pa rin sa atin ng Oppo F1 Selfie Expert. Sabi ni Miss Apple, Oppo daw.
Oppo?
Oppo.
Magalang pala yung telepono niya.
Aldridge Ramos rings the bell once again. Nagpapaulan ng tres yung mga matatangkad na mama dito, Dom.
Well, they can't shoot it. So when you're open, they will take it. Aldridge Ramos all throughout his career really known to be a 3-point shooter.
Mahindra, abante ng 4, 30-26. Heruela naman ngayon. Sumali din yung gwardiya ron.
They are forcing San Miguel to shoot the outside shots dahil dun sa depensa pinapakita nila ngayon. They're sitting on a zone and that's why they're forcing it.
Dehesa, pupunta kay Ramos. Back to Dehesa. They swing it to Yi. Mahindra trying to look for that opening. Dun sa loob, si Ramos naman ang didiskarte. Sumobrang ala. Tintira niya ron. Aranya in the front court para sa SMB. Goes cross court. Arwin with that catch. He goes to the other corner. It is Heruela, pero pagbuelo niya, natapak dito sa sideline.
Ang laking lineup nito, no? Fajardo, Wilkerson, Arwin Santos. And then lots, pag medyo maliit lang itong si Heruela, pero pag pinasok mo yung Chris Ross bigla dyan, ang laki nila.
Canaleta, ibinalik naman dito ni Coach Chito.
Tapos nakasona pa.
Wala kang espasyong mapupuntahan no? Sa haba ng mga galamay. As Canaleta will try his luck. Heruela will rebound it and will push it hard. Heruela all the way to the cup. Offensive foul ba pinito kay Brian? Yun yan. Di umabot si Hiram Bagatsing dito sa ating scorer's table. Aabangan niya ang susunod na dead ball situation. 8 at kalahati natitira sa ating second quarter. Canaleta mula sa kaliwa naman. Hindi talaga makakuha. Lalabas na sa baseline yung bola. Still in favor of Mahindra. Gilchrist looking to attack that 2-3 zone of the San Miguel Beermen.
Nakita mo pag-extend out ng Wilkerson. Andun na sa may 3 points, parang hindi man lang isang hakbang, kalahating hakbang lang
Dehesa thought he was fouled. San Miguel off and running. Heruela, this time mag-aabang ng mga kakampi. Look at the shifting. Mula dito kay Junmar, hindi nga lang pumasok yung layup.
It's just such a beauty to see big men who can really move their feet. At hindi yung mabilis lang na up and down. Yung going the different direction.
You don't see that every day.
Oo.
In the mold of mga Don Ramon Fernandez and Philip Cesar, mga
Eh, yun.
sentro na nakakakilos.
Pero
na
yun,
ganun.
6'4 lang yun, di ba? 6'5 eh. Ngayon, ito 6'9, 6'10.
As another three-pointer is buried here. Aldrich Ramos catching fire doon. Pangatlong sunod na niya. 11 points in total para dito kay Aldrich. SMB likewise moving that leather around. Di nagkaintindihan si Lutz at Wilkerson doon. All kinds of shooters on the floor para sa Mahindra, looking to bust that zone of SMB. Ayan, left and right. Ikot lang ang bola. And now Ramos will unleash it. Apat na yan!
14 points now for Aldrich Ramos. All 14 in the second quarter. Rather, all 12 points of Mahindra in the second quarter galing kay Aldrich.
Sino ang unang kukurap? Mahindra likewise sitting on a zone. Nakakaapat na on one end. Itong si Ramos pa lang. Wilkerson, lalabas ulit kay Lutz. Heruela from top of the key. Di niya makuha yung kanyang pangalawang tres. Ito na naman ang mga nakapula. Bagat Singh on the move. Iiwan kay Ramos. Di maka-heat check si Aldrich dahil nando doon si Lutz. Gilchrist. Oh, Arwin Santos gets an own goal. Meron sa sports5.ph. Meron sa YouTube. Hanapin nyo lang po yung sports5 na username. Live na live nyo matututukan ang lahat ng ating bakbakan as June Market sa basket. May kauban pang foul.
Coming off that timeout, kinakailangan ng San Miguel yung get things going, be able to attack that zone na pinapakita ng Mahindra because prior to that, both teams were doing the same thing. Iniikot nila yung bola but not really penetrating the gaps. That time, San Miguel able to get to that gap, getting the 2 points.
Apple, ano balita?
Magu Junmar Fajardo's knee injury is about 95% better at ang tinatrabaho na lang daw niya is yung conditioning. Alam nyo, itong klaseng player si Junmar yung hindi nagsistop magtrabaho, yung championship daw, BPC at MVP award, isinasa puso niya pero hindi pumapasok sa utak. Dahil daw pag umabot ito sa ulo, makukontento, ma-overconfident at magsistop daw matuto. Taliwas sa kanyang gusto na to keep on improving. Balik sa inyo.
Pero may target tong si Junmar kasi. Matagal na niyang target nung bata pa siya. Hindi ko alam kung pwede ko banggitin. Secret daw yun.
Ah, ganun?
Secret.
Pero sinabi niya sa'yo.
Nung nasa Spain kami, kinikwento niya. Meron siyang gustong maatim bukod sa napakaraming championship sa PBA. Personally. Di ba meron tayong 2 4-time MVP?
Ah.
Yun na lang ang clue.
Parang kaninong pa sinasabi yung MVP ah.
Naman. Hindi, kasi si Ross nandiyan. Si Junmar nandiyan. Ikaw nandirito. Mahindra on the attack.
Parang bali ah.
Dehesa. Lalabas sana kay Canaleta. 5.4 seconds natitira ngayon sa shot clock. Neto Mahindra.
Na makikita mo dun sa San Miguel, hindi sila natataranta, di ba? Nung biglang bumulusok yung 3-point shooting ng Mahindra. Ano lang sila, still composed. Coming off a timeout, they were able to score.
Gilchrist answers the call mula kay Coach Chito Victolero. 40-34, balik sa anim mga bante ng enforcer. Lutz mula sa labas, long to sobra. Nakay Canaleta ang bola. Nino bounces over to Dehesa. Back, pabalik sana kay Canaleta, natapik ang bola. Gilchrist, diskarte. Over to Bagat Singh. Ross is fouled by Hiram.
Foul number 32, Hiram Magatsi. Substitution. Gabi Espinas for Junmar.
Gusto mo, huwag natin tigilan yung kakwentuhan tungkol sa MVP.
Oo.
Gabi Espinas pumasok. Ang kauna-unang rookie MVP sa NCAA. Bago magsama Ekwe, it was Gabi Espinas.
May ano ba?
Isa
Hanap pa tayo.
Dami dito, no? PBA level na Lassiter from the outside, punches it through.
3, Marshall Lassiter.
That's just the luxury that you have when you're San Miguel. Ang dami mong pwedeng pagkunan ng puntos eh.
Ramos Nag-init in the early part of this second quarter. Pupunta kay Canaleta, Nino misses, Lassiter boards it, and he will push it. San Miguel looking to run at every single opportunity, pero is patient enough to set it up pagka nakakababa ang depensa ng Mahindra. Lutz was thwarted sa pagkakataon na yun. Canaleta will attack the baseline. Naipit dito kay Lutz. Traveling ang napuwersa.
You could see the determination of Chris Lutz. Gusto makabawi. Kaya dun sa tinira niya, hindi umabot ng ring. You know, and that's what you need to do when you're a guy, you know, you're playing, you miss something, you make a mistake, balik ka sa depensa, make that stop, bola niya ulit.
Bagatsing and Canaleta troop to the bench. Balik sa seg si Eli Revilla, and for the first time nag-check-in naman etong si Joshua Webb, the first third-generation player sa kasaysayan ng PBA. Espinas was fouled on that turnaround.
Attacking foul number 1, Aldrich Ramos, his second. That's a 14th foul for the Mahindra Enforcers.
Gabby Espinas, who started this game, also played an integral part. Hindi lang doon sa final semis pa lang, ang bigat na ng nilaro niya para sa San Miguel nung nakaraang Philippine Cup.
You know, you look at Gabby Espinas. Again, he's one of those players na pwede mong gamitin in multiple positions, di ba? Pwede kang bumantay sa 5, sa 4, pwede mong iposte, pwede mo siyang gawing cutter. And, you know, he loves doing the dirty work, meaning playing physical and really getting down and dirty against the other big guys.
Hindi mo kailangan tumawag ng play para dito. Yan ang mga coaches dream, mga ganyang klaseng player. Ano?
Tapos bibigyan mo lang siya paminsan-minsan, bigyan mo ng poste, okay na yan.
40-38, baba sa dalawang abante na Mahindra. Hindi magawang 5 ni Webb mula doon sa kanto. Bola mananatili dito sa enforcer as J.R. Reyes is making his way to the score table.
Substitution. J.R. Reyes for...
J.R. Reyes looks like he's really found a home here at San Miguel. Alam niya that he's not going to be the #1 guy. You know, he's coming off the bench, wanting to help his team and just accumulate championships.
Dalawa sila ni Yancy, nandiyan dyan to really support eto si Junmar Pardo, pero on any given game day, handang-handa naman. Napatunayan nila yan nung out si Junmar in the finals. Sila yung nag-aambag para dito sa Beerman as what a kamikaze drive delivered there by Carl Dehesa.
Dehesa, one of the most consistent scorers para sa Mahindra. And you like that every game, may maaasahan si Coach Chito na kahit di siya makashoot, he will keep on trying. Meron kasi ibang players, pag hindi makashoot, ayaw na, mamamasa na lang. But he will keep on trying.
Yun nga, first basket of the game pa lang niya to. Quality play na hatid sa atin ng Mariwasa Tiles, celebrating 50 years of uncompromising quality. San Miguel better watch out dahil si Dehesa, isa pa sa mga streaky shooters para dito sa Mahindra as Wilkerson was fouled by Gilchrist.
Will be foul number 0 versus Gilchrist, penalty.
Penalty na itong Mahindra. 2 shots ibibigay dito kay Tyler Wilkerson. So far, ilang minutes na ba?
Tingin ko bagay yung buhok ni Wilkerson sa'yo.
Iba itatanong ko eh.
Di ba nagpapahaba ka ng buhok?
Baka hindi ako kausapin ng mga anak ko.
Tingin ko lang you can pull it off.
What you doing, dog? How's it going? 21 minutes into this contest, your first impression of Tyler Wilkerson?
Obviously very impressive. He's rebounding. He's able to get to the basket. He can knock down that shot. Ang tanong na lang dyan yung stamina niya to be able to end all the way up to the 4th quarter. Because, like I mentioned, he'll need to play really solid in the first 4 or 5 games para sa San Miguel. Because this is the time to recover for the other players. Hindi mo masyadong ibababa ditong sila Junmar, Arwin Santos, these guys. Because these guys, you know, you need to pace them if you want to be able to make another run for the championship.
Panik ulit sa 5. Ang abante ng Mahindra. Reyes mula sa labas. Oh good. Gilchrist hands it off papunta kay L.A. Revilla. Revilla faked that handoff papunta kay Dehesa. Pupunta siya kay Ramos. Now Dehesa finally gets his hands on it. Lassiter trying to hound etong si Carl. Dehesa to the cup. Yun yung sinasabi mong aggressiveness na ito ni Carl Dehesa.
Nakakakuha lang niya ng 2 points, di ba, with that left hand. And he wants to be able to try and attack that zone defense of San Miguel. You know, the good thing about attacking it is you're able to penetrate the gaps. Pero ang sunod na kinakailangan gawin din ni Dehesa, tignan din niya kapag hume-help na o mas malapit na yung help na binibigay nung zone, he needs to be able also to find his open teammates.
Pero yung lakas ng loob nito ni Deza, hindi mo naman matatawaran. Kaya nakasama siya, no? Doon sa Philippine contingent sa FIBA 3x3, karating sila ng Doha, Qatar. Kasama sina Abueva, sila Manuel. Nag-represent sila ng ating Pilipinas. 46-39. 7-point lead para dito sa Mahindra. Largest lead of the game was 9 points. Kanina. Lutz trying to get it across. Pupukol niya kay Lassiter yung bola. Wilkerson working against Gilchrist. Wilkerson muscles his way through. Tapos pagdating sa tulog, may finish dun sa finish.
Yun yung sinasabi natin eh. Halos lahat ng galaw meron siya. May tira sa labas, may saksak. Tingnan na lang natin kung gaano katindi yung poste rin niya.
Dehesa attacking the defense of Lutz. Ramos stretching to battle for that rebound, but it is taken by Reyes. Lassiter in the front court. Iniingi ni Wilkerson kanina pa. Finally, nakarating sa kanya yung bola.
We were talking about him being active, and he's been very active and aggressive. 14 points already.
Revilla over to Ramos. Using his big stride, pero nagmintis sa kanyang tira. Mahindra will keep possession. 10 segundo to try and come up with a shot. Gilchrist going baseline. Merong holding foul na nasipat.
Holding foul number 32, Tyler Wilkerson is first.
Wilkerson
Substitution.
whistled for his first personal. Be heard through shout. Pumunta lang sa sports5.ph at hanapin ang shout tab para magparamdam ng suporta sa inyong mga PBA idols. SMB leading our shout count right now. Ramos pupunta dito kay Gilchrist. Nag-spin na siya, hindi pa rin niya maipagpag si Wilkerson. Nag-fade away na lang, mintis tuloy ang kanyang tira. Lifting violation para dito kay Lassiter. That's been called a lot this tournament sa ating Commissioner's Cup.
The referees are obviously looking for that and are very wary. And they know also which players yung nakikita nilang may tendency na gawin yun.
As Mahindra will come off their own timeout. It is Meralco taking on Phoenix at 3 o'clock. Bukas po yan sa Smart Araneta. Gilchrist kontra dito kay Wilkerson. Pupunta sa kanto. Ramos pa ulit. Ramos na naman! Excellent execution off the timeout, Dong.
Well, that's what you want. Whenever you call a timeout, you want your players to be able to respond and get a three-point shot even better, right?
19 points in the game para dito kay Aldrich Ramos.
Mainit nung kanina, nung naka-apat siya, nung tumawag ng timeout itong San Miguel. Lahat ng mga teammates niya, pahawak ka nung kanang kamay mo.
Yun, baka mahawa, baka mahawa. And malupit doon, 17 of the 19 dito sa second quarter.
Pag ikaw naman si Aldrich, huwag niyo hawakan.
Usually sa mundo ng baseball, pagka yung pitcher is pitching a no-no, yung sinasabi natin mga ibang classic performance. Actually, hindi nga kinakausap di ba? Hinahayaan siya sa isang sulok para makapag-concentrate pa lalo. Pero sa atin, iba Teka, hawa mo, pahawa.
Penge. Pass it around.
Sharing is caring, ika nga. Ross, now with a total of 6 points. He'll bring San Miguel to within 4. Revilla may tangan ng bola. Ramos battling Santos for position. Aldrich gusto sukatin itong si Santos. Ross tutulong ng bahagya. Jump hook. Mintis. Ross eludes the defense of Revilla. Hinahanap niya si Wilkerson. The looper is a miss. Di Gregorio para sa board. 3 seconds na titira. Di Gregorio flips it up and sends it home.